How to configure the BGP Community Local-AS. Local-AS is usually used in confederation scenarios to prevent the transmit of packets outside the local AS. But if you're not using confederation, this is basically the same as no export community. So I have two steps here, and I'm going to use the same topology. So current scenario is R1 is advertising this IP address or host route to all the routers. So that includes R2 and R4 in AS24 and R3 in AS3. And we can verify that um, by just do it on R1 first. We'll verify it on all the routers. So R2 is learning it, R4 is learning it, and R3 is learning it. So I'm going to create a route map that says at uh, step number 1, match all prefixes and set the community to local AS. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. And you're going to do this on R2 because um, going to apply it inbound. So inbound from R1. So let me just copy and paste the commands. So this is R1 10.10.12.1. That's R1, and applying the route map inbound. And I'm sending the community to R4 because by default communities are not sent. So this is the reason. This is the purpose of this command here. Okay, I'm going to clear the session on R2. Save the config first. Okay, now let's see. You can always use this command. Not yet. Let's give it some time. Let's verify the config first. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Yes. What R4? Nothing yet. So it hasn't. Let me clear the session on R1 as well. Okay, now we see that this route has or prefixes this community tag local AS. So our route map and send community commands are working. And let me go to R2, R4 as well. Yeah, so yeah, same. Local AS, not advertised outside local AS. And this is the same on R2. But if we go to R4, I mean R3, we should not see this prefix. So network not in table. Yeah, so that's how you can configure the BGP Community Local-AS. So like I said earlier, it's usually used in configuration scenarios, but in our case, since we don't have that scenario, it's basically functioning as no export community. So it's not exporting the route outside of the local AS. All right, that's how you can configure the BGP Community Local AS.